All right, so today is leg day. We're going to one of the gyms that didn't let me use the tripod, but we'll see this time. I brought a much more narrow one. Hopefully they don't give an issue for that. But yeah, we're gonna hit some legs today. Let's do first hack squats. We'll do squats, and then after that we'll do leg extensions, just to squeeze it out. Yeah. And then after that, we can do leg curls. And then with leg curls, we'll just do stiff leg deadlifts as always. Yeah, and then we'll do some glutes. We'll do hip thrusts. And we'll do calves and hip abductors. So that's pretty much the plan today. I'm thinking of doing the same thing like last time. Just 3 sets of 10 to 6 reps with weight. Once you're doing hack squats, I learned from Tom Platz that you want to keep your toes in an outward position like a V. And once you squat down, your heels are gonna go up a bit, similar like if you're doing a calf raise. And I think what that does is that it stretches the quad outward more. That way when you come up, you put the heels back onto the platform and you just flex out, right? You flex completely. So I think that entire motion just allows a stretch and a deeper contraction. And that's why I've kept doing it. Now, I would say, if you watch Tom Platz do it, you could complain about the knees, right? But, if you're not doing extremely heavy weight, which is obvious, then I think it's fine, right? Which I'm not doing extremely heavy weight. I'm doing heavy weight, but not extremely, because I can't even do that yet, right now. Later in the future, yeah, but not right now. And then for squats, it's the same thing, squats. I try to dive up and down, kind of like in a 90-degree angle. That's just stuff that I learned from Tom Platz. Instead of keeping your back forward tilted, I squat down almost in a 90-degree angle. Notice that I said almost and not like a 90-degree angle, because no one can squat like a 90-degree angle. But if you can try to, you're going to allow a deeper stretch. And once you go up, you just have a contraction. I am a bit explosive, I will say, in doing these squats. And because I'm doing heavy weights, I'm likely going to be doing the same thing. But I think some other day when I have someone else training me on leg days, I'll try to be a bit slower. But for today, we're just going to do it as normal. And for leg extensions, just rep it out pretty much. I'm going to just rep that one out, especially because it's the last one. That's why I chose leg extensions to be the last one instead of the first one. That way I can just squeeze out all the effort that I can out of my quads with repetitions and not ridiculously heavy weight. Because I feel like leg extensions, the key there is reps. Because leg extensions is not necessarily a completely mass builder. It's meant more to define your quads instead of put mass on them. So we're going to do that today. And for hamstrings, I would say the best one, as I said this last time, are leg curls. Leg curls are amazing for your hamstrings because they allow a deep stretch and a contraction, so you're able to put some mass there. And I just do stiff leg deadlifts just to add another thing. I need to get better at them. I don't love doing stiff leg deadlifts just because of the grip and stuff, but I'm getting better at it. So yeah, that's the plan today. As I said before, it's like that duck position. Though I don't completely do this, but somewhat. I just don't keep my heels so together. Just a trick I learned from Tom Platz. Coming down. This is what I said by keeping your heels up. Just a stretch. Then coming up. Heels back. Flex. Hey, sorry. Are you gonna use these tents?
No.
Okay, thank you. I think last time I did same weight, but I was able to do one more rep here. Pretty good. Hopefully that doesn't knock you guys out. All right. Maybe. I don't know. No, it's perfect. This is one of Tom Platz's favorite workouts besides squats. I don't know if you guys seen that video where he's under hypnosis and he just completely murders the leg extension machines. Guy's literally screaming in that video. You guys need to watch it. It's one of my favorite videos. You know, this gives me memories of for some of you who've known me for the past 10 years. Ryan, if you're watching this, I think you might know what I'm gonna say. This reminds me a lot about tag. When you had to like watch out if someone was watching you. At least for me. When I was doing those quads and stuff. You know what the trick here is here? If you keep your knees locked in and just move your lower part of your leg. Once you go up, make sure you go up high, you come down. You keep doing that, you're gonna feel in your quads. Last time I did legs, I did 130 to 140 to these, but I didn't do as much reps. I did like 12. If we're gonna do 20, I think max should be 120. Yeah. I feel like with these, what helps me a lot is I don't use this pad. I like to just put my head right in between because it helps me keep my upper body still. Which is the point. You don't want to move your upper body doing this. You want the entire lower part of your leg, well, your upper, being your hamstrings. It's kind of like a preacher, you know. You want it to extend and come up legs. It's no different from this.
It's just that your hamstrings are bigger than your biceps, so you have to put more force into it and more reps. So I know I'm doing partials, but I'm trying to stretch. I'm basically making it harder. It's way harder doing it that way. We're gonna have to record it like this because I think the guy that gave me shit last time is not far away. And I feel like if I put a tripod again, he's gonna fucking go and help me. The rule is that I'm not gonna show him on camera, but it's just this guy that he does not like me. feel like there was too much back action there. That's normal when there's more weight. But we're doing step leg, hamstrings, not deadlifts. All right. Lift this. Yeah, buddy. I would go lower, but when I do this bar, it starts to pinch a bit on my hip. I mean, if I find a mat, maybe I'll get there. But we'll try with that. I don't know what tires me more, doing this or unracking and racking on the hip thrust. Let's try it out with this. I never do it with this thing. Let's see. Damn, I'm really pushing this thing back. I'm slowing too much. I kept sliding backwards. If I get the full contraction, which I'm trying to do, I have to do more reps, which I'm not able to do. And this is a bit too much weight. Now, I've been doing hip thrust for a month straight, and I've been able to increase some weight, but I haven't been able to get that full contraction. So let's drop the weight and get that full contraction. Yeah, that felt a bit better. Hip thrust is sort of a movement, from what I understand, is once you're coming down, it's like this. but it's not like a straight up and down thing. Because if you're contracting like that, once you come down, you're not doing 90 degrees, but almost. And you want to let your glute stretch, coming up, push it up to glute, and then contract. Like in any muscle, you do that, but I mean, if you've never done hip thrusts, you don't have to fully contract and you'll grow. That's what I was doing, and I was increasing weight, but now that I've increased in weight, I'm gonna just get that full contraction either way. That's it for hip thrusts. I took advantage and I did calves the first thing because someone was using the hack squats. Let me unrack this and we'll do abs. Yeah. We mostly did quads today, then hamstrings, then we did glutes, but we primarily did more quads. Let's see. Again, we're coming from doing a lot of volume, like 4 sets to 20 reps. Now we just dialed it down to 3 sets of 10 to 12 progressive overloading. I mean, I've been always doing intensity, but inevitably when you do more weight, the intensity comes shorter. It comes quicker, not shorter, but quicker. Yeah, so pretty good. I would say, let's see. Of course, everything needs to be worked on, but let's compare. This looks more defined compared to my right. So my right night's, well, I don't know if that's just me, but I think it does. What about my hamstrings? That needs to be worked on the most. Yeah. That needs to be worked on the most. My calves have grown over the past 2 months, but I would say if we want our hamstrings to keep up with the quads, I think hamstrings should be the first thing we hit. Then immediately going to hack squats or leg press. Yeah, and add more intensity. That would be better. Same with calves, but calves are a bit stubborn, you know. You have to hit them over and over and over. They grow over time. The more intensity you put in calves, because calves are different from quads or hamstrings or any other muscle. They're more stubborn, so you have to hit them hard, heavy, and you have to be consistent every single time. I think that's why people don't like calves, but if you have a really good calf, you have an advantage because no one likes to do calves. So not much people have big calves. So if you're disciplined on them, like, oh my God, the difference is going to be night and day. So yeah, that's it. Let's go back to the car. All right, so we got a pretty good leg day. On those hack squats, I think hack squats give you mass and definition at the same time. If you do more reps, you get definition. I think it's one of the only leg workouts that gives you mass and definition. So definition could be doing like 20 reps. Mass, put weight there enough so that you can barely do, let's say, 12 reps, 12 to 10 reps, and then you progressive overload. Same thing with progressive overloading, doing 20 reps. That would be the way. And squats are primarily mass
Now, squats could give you definition, but I would say it's about maybe with the hack squats in terms of definition. If you do more reps on squats, it gives you a lot more definition too. So yeah, that could be one of the same areas too, alongside with hack squats. But if you do 10 to 12 reps, heavy weights, really good form, stretches, contractions, you're gonna build mass for sure. Now, one of the things that people don't understand is you gotta bulk. You know, if you wanna build muscle, a lot of muscle, you have to bulk, and bulking helps you lift heavier weights because you have more energy. So if you're able to stack on way more weight, do it with excellent form, and push out, get the contractions, get the stretches. I'm not talking about that you have to do it slowly, because you can't do that with heavy weight. But what I mean is, if you have just good form, you feel it, you feel the muscle breaking, contracting, then you're doing something good. Yeah, I was surprised I was able to do one more rep. I wanted to do that, which was nice. And I would like that the next week I increase the weight to 5 pounds, and we keep increasing it until the end of the bulk. I'm finishing my bulk on August 20th. Right now it is I think it's June 12th, or maybe it's June 13th. I'm not sure. I think it's June 13th. Yeah, we got like 2 months or so. I'm gonna try to go hard this summer, because technically 2 months, that's the summer. So this summer, I'm gonna go hard in weights. I'm gonna try to lift heavier and get those squeezes and contractions with good form, not slowly, but just squeezes. So let's say by August, let's try to increase our muscle mass a lot more than what we did the past 3 months. That's my goal. I want my chest to be 9 inches each pectoral. I want my biceps to be at 15.5 by August. I want my legs, my quads, to be at, well, let's see, I think they're, I don't remember the exact measurement, but I think it's 20, I'm not sure. It might be like 22 or something. So let's try to get it to 23.5. Calves are about they're almost 14, so let's try to get them to 15.5 by August. And yeah, forearms 13, and so on. Let's just increase everything. But you gotta bulk. Yeah, just let me know. I don't know if you guys want me to talk more, want me to just shut up and train more, or yeah, just let me know. Okay, tomorrow we are going to hit tomorrow's Sunday, and I hit chest 2 days ago. Biceps was yesterday, chest was the day before, and today was legs. I think I should do chest again, because I've been saying that I need to keep hitting that. So I think I'll do chest. I'll do chest, then on the day after that, which would be Monday, I will do biceps. I'll see you guys there.